Guys, so this is the funniest article I've ever read, where they try to debunk an Infowars article, but then they admit that the Infowars article is correct as you read further down. So, new coronavirus wasn't predicted in simulation. They're trying to say that on the headline, and it's such bullshit because they admit down here that yes, they called it the coronavirus. I'm actually have to skip down to it first. So it says there was, in fact, oh, wait, to be clear, the Center for Health Security and Partners did not make a prediction during our tabletop exercise. For the scenario, we modeled a fictional coronavirus pandemic. There it is, right there. So the headline says new coronavirus wasn't predicted in simulation. Now let me read the whole article here. This is 1984, guys. 1984 on steroids in this article by Angelo Fichera. Fichera. Angelo. Okay, here's the quick take. A conspiracy theory website distorted the facts about an emergency preparedness exercise to suggest that the Gates Foundation and others predicted up to 65 million deaths from the coronavirus now spreading. The event dealt with a hypothetical scenario involving a fictional virus. The fictional virus was called the coronavirus in the fucking drill, you fucking assholes. Alright. They said it right down there. Full story. We've previously explained that the outbreak of a respiratory disease that began in Wuhan, China, is from a new coronavirus, and that the term coronavirus refers to a group of viruses, not the one unique strain. That's all InfoWars reported, was that it was coronavirus. They never said it was any unique strain either. So, off the bat, off the cuff, they're trying to distort what InfoWars is saying by saying that it's the coronavirus, but it's not. They said coronavirus, but they didn't say coronavirus. Not this coronavirus that's happening right now. 3 months ago, they were saying coronavirus, but it has nothing to do with this coronavirus. That's what they're just trying to do. They're trying to say that they were calling it the NCOV. Whatever the hell. Have you ever even heard that before? No. Okay, but online headlines shared on social media have capitalized on the generic term coronavirus to falsely suggest that organizations in the public health space made predictions about the new virus even before the outbreak began in December. This is what's scary. They won't even admit that they were running the fucking drill with the fucking exact same name as coronavirus. They won't even admit that. That's scary enough. But what's even scarier is that they were running the goddamn drills. And they admit it in this article, and then they try to deny it while they're admitting it. What the fuck is going on here? Amid the news about the new virus, the conspiracy theory website InfoWars ran a January 24th headline, since picked up elsewhere, that claimed Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and others predicted up to 65 million deaths via coronavirus in the simulation ran 3 months ago. The foundation also funded a group who owns virus patents and is funding research for a vaccine to stop it from spreading. They admit, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation admit that they're trying to create vaccines for everything, basically, that you name it. They're trying to stop any kind of pandemic from happening. And they're definitely going after coronavirus of all the different types. Even the COV or whatever the fuck the NCOV. There was in fact an exercise called Event 201, so they admit that at least, that took place in October that was hosted by the Johns Hopkins Center for Health and Security, which, by the way, there is some serious eugenicists coming out of there. They are some sick people, by the way. The Center for Health Security, which the Gates Foundation participated in, they admit the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation participated in this goddamn event. So what is the point of trying to debunk InfoWars? All InfoWars said was that they were running a drill for the coronavirus 3 months ago, the Bill and Melinda Gates was involved. You guys just admitted it right here, okay? So this is all disinfo. It's meant to make you like stop reading at the first paragraph. Oh, I read the headline, so I I don't know that they admit that InfoWars is completely correct. This is for idiots. I mean, my God, dude, you have to not be able to read to be stupid like this. So they admit that Bill Gates Foundation participated in it. And then they said that they focused on emergency preparedness in the event of a very severe pandemic. But it didn't deal with the 2019 NCOV. Well, who said that? Who said that it did? Nobody claimed that. Nobody claimed that. And it didn't make real-life predictions about death tolls. Yeah, it does. I'll read down further and show you that, too, that they're lying about that sentence right there. That's another lie. It's a lie. They're lying. This is propaganda. This is serious propaganda. To be clear, the Center for Health, Security, and Partners did not make a prediction during our tabletop exercise. I just read this a second ago. For the scenario, we modeled a fictional coronavirus pandemic, but we explicitly stated that it was not a prediction. The center said in a statement, instead, the exercise served to highlight preparedness and response challenges that would likely arise in a very severe pandemic. We are not now predicting that the NCOV 2019 outbreak will kill 65 million people. Right. We never said that that was what was going on. We said that you said the coronavirus would. Although our tabletop exercise included a mock novel coronavirus, the inputs we used for modeling the potential impact of that fictional virus are not similar to NCOV 2019. Who said that it was? Who said that it was? InfoWars never said. The NCOV 2019 was even in the drill. In other words, the event centered on made-up coronavirus. Really? Really? That's what InfoWars reported too. And not one with the same features of the virus currently spreading. Duh! The fictionalized scenario involved a disease starting in pig farms in Brazil and spreading around the world, leading to 65 million deaths. Oh my God, it says it right here. Again, let me read that again. So, in non-lying words, the event centered on made-up coronavirus and not one with the same features of virus currently spreading. Nobody said that. Oh my God. The fictionalized scenario involved a disease starting in pig farms in Brazil and spreading around the world, leading to 65 million deaths. So more deaths were predicted in the drill than what InfoWars even reported on. My God. Again, that was all made up for the simulation. Videos of and information on the event are easily accessible online. The Center for Health Security has hosted similar events in the past too. So they literally just admitted what InfoWars reported, just there. You can go back and rewind it. I'm not going to read it again. It's not surprising that such a simulation would have focused on a type of coronavirus, said David Hammer, professor of global health and medicine at Boston University, a faculty member of the university's National Emerging Infectious Disease Laboratories. What a fucking title that douchebag has. It's not surprising that such a simulation would have focused on a type of coronavirus. A type of coronavirus. Oh, so, and they said coronavirus. InfoWars said coronavirus, but InfoWars isn't allowed to say coronavirus. We're not allowed to say, we're not allowed to report on history, basically, is what they're saying. Only they're allowed to say the word coronavirus, okay? Just be fucking clear on that. They can be pretty intense. The designers tried to make them very realistic. He told factcheck.org, respiratory viruses like coronavirus, like SARS, like MERS, are good examples to use in a format like this because of the facility in which they can spread. But he said it's important to distinguish a disease like 2019 NCOV as just one virus in a larger classification. This is a relatively common family of viruses, but there is quite a range of pathogenicity in the family. The claim that the Gates Foundation funded group who owns virus patent and is funding research for a vaccine to stop it from spreading is similarly misleading. The patent the InfoWars story links to number 10,130 or 10,130,701 is for a mutated form of avian infectious bronchitis virus, IBV, a different coronavirus that infects poultry but not people. As we explained before, that patent was filed by Pertbright Institute, a research institute in the UK that works to prevent viral diseases of livestock, and the mutations were created to weaken the virus so that it could be used as a vaccine to protect chickens from IBV. Matthew Fryman, a coronavirus researcher at the University of Maryland, told us previously that the patent has nothing to do with the new 2019 NCOV virus. Oh, so just say coronavirus in the drill, but then later say, oh, that's not what we meant. This is what we were talking about. Yeah, right. I am not buying this for a second. Pertbright, addressing misinformation about its patent, said that the organization does not currently work with human coronavirus, and that its research is focused on animal coronaviruses, primarily chickens. The institute holds patent number. It's still a fucking coronavirus. The institute, and by the way, the coronavirus just went from person to person. There's a new, and this is from a bioweapons laboratory, the only bioweapons laboratory in Wuhan. It's called the Institute of Virology. Okay. And they actually are the only level 4 weapons facility around in China and in that area. And they get basic, in I think the whole fucking country, actually. Because everything else would be like what, level 5 and stuff. We're lucky that this is level 4, guys. But the fact that the outbreak is in the epicenter of where that Institute of Virology is, I mean, we know that it's manufactured. We know that it's actually a super virus, that they actually modified the virus. It's a bioweapon form of this coronavirus. So this is being very misleading and not actually talking about the actual outbreak that's going on right now. And that's actually kind of scary. But I mean, they're saying that, oh, InfoWars got the patent number wrong on it. But we're saying that it's a new virus they created in a bioweapons lab. So I don't know where they're saying that there's a specific patent for one that has to do with an actual, avian form of it. This is human to human. They proved it today, actually. They proved that it's human to human. So for them to say this claim here, they might have maybe I haven't read. They don't point out the InfoWars article that makes that claim. So it's actually being very poor in trying to prove that InfoWars did, in fact, say this. Now I'm going to continue my research and try to see if InfoWars did make this claim. If they did, they're kind of stupid, because we know it's not that. We know it's a completely manufactured form of coronavirus that is not avian. Again, it's human to human at this point, which is really very scary. And for them to get into semantics like this instead of just go after the main issue is also very frightening. Well, we're not allowed to report on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in this exercise and them having the coronavirus as the virus. We're not allowed to say that. Only you guys are allowed to say that. That's basically the paradigm they're trying to create. Pertbright received continued funding from the Gates Foundation, including for its livestock antibody hub, but said its patent work was not funded by the foundation. So they just bought everything else. The Gates Foundation routinely gives money to combat diseases, including vaccine development and delivery. It recently announced it would commit $10 million in funds, in technical support to help the responders in China and Africa contain the new spread of the coronavirus. So there it is right there. They ran a drill, and it was for the coronavirus. And Bill Gates has this show on Netflix where he's like the superhero, and he, inoculates everybody. And it said right there, they admit in the bottom of the article that Bill Gates is creating a patent for this very strain that is going around right now. It says in the article, trying to debunk InfoWars. I mean, they try to debunk InfoWars in the dumbest way possible, though, because, nobody's saying that it's the avian form. We all know that it's human to human now. So I'll just leave it there, and, that's like a good Rocco Bianco video, I guess. I'm going to have Bash by the Bankers coming up soon, too. I'm going to try to post that right after this video, okay? So stay tuned for Bash by the Bankers number 7. All right, peace.